Welcome back to another episode of This is Dr. Edith, and we are going to talk to her, playing GenShin Impact. So, hello traveler, do you want me to tell you the tale of Vanessa? Vanessa, not Vanessa. So, who is Vanessa? Did you say Vanessa? Yes, the gallant knight and the heroine who liberated Monsdstadt. She grew up a slave but rose up to overthrow the oppressive ruling aristocrats, securing freedom for all in Monsdstadt. Legend has it that this is where she ascended to Celestia and became the goddess who protects Monsdstadt for eternity. Different legends offer varying accounts of her life, but for the most part they converge right here at this place, where her story ends. Alright, her story really is fantastic. No shit, isn't it? Her whole life was resistance. This must be the spirit of freedom that runs through Monsdstadt. If you want to understand more about her past, why not give this book a read? Okay, more about Monsdstadt, but this time about Vanessa. So, let's talk to her even further. Say Vanessa. Tell me about the huge tree. This oak tree grew at the spot where Vanessa ascended to Celestia, in the same year she left. Dare I say, you won't find a bigger tree in all of Monsdstadt. I have come across so many stories and ballads about this tree in my time, far too many to account. Let's find somewhere to sit. I can talk non-stop about them for days. Maybe next time. Okay, what's Celestia? Celestia is where all the great heroes and heroines of the immortal realm go at the end of their lives. Those heroic enough to be accepted into Celestia become one of the gods and continue to keep watch over their people from on high. Mere mortals will never know what Celestia looks like. Even though there are many gods who roam the land in Tirat, they are silent on the topic of Celestia. Maybe only those heroes who have lived and died in the mortal realm earn the right to tell the story of Celestia. Maybe it's just you choked. Alright. Do you have any other... And you are... oh, sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. Just call me Edith. I'm a historian and folklore researcher. Lately, I've been looking for material for my new book. You might have met the scholar with a strange helical obsession. That's my older sister, Ella Musk. Oi. Oi, 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 oi. Great. Yeah, helical. No, I haven't. Oh, look at this. An entry to a dungeon. Great. Ella Musk. Now, if this is not like a hit with a broomstick, I don't know what is. Now, yeah, this is an entry. This is a fast travel location. I could continue from here on out. But to be honest, I should at some point start to go to Monsdstadt instead, right? I almost finished. Oh wait, what is this red circle here? And what is this red circle? Oh, these are monster camps, I believe. Like this is the one that we cleared twice, and this is another one here. There we get another monster camp. These are okay. It could either be monster camps or it could just be building sites or whatever. And it's just like a coincidence that there are some monsters. Now then, still need to find the keepsake for Goodwin there. And I have to figure out a way to trigger electro and water and frost. Not so much water, but at least electro. Followed by frost, so I can do this. Hey, wait a minute. There's a totem site, isn't there? This says totems. Yeah. Okay. Oh no, wait. I have to do this differently. This is Oculus. This is Frost Pit. Fireflower. No, this is not it. Glide Challenge. Flower Field. Wait a minute. Where was this thing? Was it here or was it somewhere else? What's this? Electro needed. There we go. This is the quest electro needed. And this is not just totems. Let's turn it into electro and frost. Control frost. Alright, now we know at least what we need to do to continue with these totems. Because otherwise I would just yeah, explore this again, and then I wouldn't know what is needed in order to advance. Need to make it just a little bit faster and give a bit more information about what I have to do here. Now then, I also have another illegal... Was that something? No. Illegal thingamajig. Let's go for... No, all the time. I want to use control in order to quickly switch to her, and I cannot trigger the ability once I have her set up. That's iffy. So, oh no, we don't want to burn here. Let's use him. Let's see. Cannot use the supercharge. Not like that. Oh no. A little bit of wind detonates barrels. That's just great. That fight was a little bit over the top. Could have done much better there. And these are... Oh no. Whoa. Fire flowers. They get triggered by fire. Maybe you have to do something else in order to collect them. Or they're just here in order to get some heat on that mist flower. Why would you? Like, you start with amber fairly early on anyway, so there's no need to trigger anything with fire. Or at least with a separate fire object. Wait a minute, we need the shrooms. Ella Mask. This name is just great. Ooh, yeah, wait a minute, let's see. Oh, butterflies. What do we have up here? Oh, in another animal. Wait a minute. Boom. Can I climb up faster, or should I? Yeah. Let's get up here. Oh no. If I jump right now, Ooh. Okay. So, once you hit some kind of a ceiling, you have to go a little to the side. Otherwise, there might not be a way to ascend. And let's get down there again. Whoa. Not what I wanted to do that. Also, what happens if you... Nope. You can dash, and you can also run when you're in walking mode, or sprint, let's say, when you're in more walking mode. But once you stop sprinting, immediately turn back into walking mode again. Like, it doesn't automatically switch the modes. You stay in there indefinitely. Why do I still charge this up? Makes no sense. I can just hit them, be done with it. Don't need to cook the meat. There. Collect it. Yeah, the only reason why I would charge this up like that is so I can enter the state with the left mouse button. There's no other reason then. Though. It's a nice word. The bird. The bird is a word. What do we have here? Nothing. Except if you try to get even higher. You can just climb up the hill like that. There's no need to get onto a tree. So, let's see. I hit it. It loses 1, 2, all 3 Sensetias. I could just run around it and collect them like a normal person. There we go, that's the last one. And if I hit it, they just fall down. And I have to run after them. This is not what I want. The items should not roll down a cliff or something. That is really annoying when this stuff happens. Oh wait, we have a battle. Where's the battle enemy thingy? Wait, what? There we go. Yeah, anyway, as I said, there are 2 guys here. Okay. But they don't look female to me, so Elamusk is not there. Like, there's a monk behind them, and then there's this dude in the red outfit. Oh, maybe this one next to the tree. That could be Ella. Whoa. And at least... Ah... Tsarevich. Where's the other one? Ooh. There's an animal right up there. So, wait a minute. Anemoculus. Actually, it should be Yus, not I, because I is the plural form. Interesting. The whirlwind is unable to ascend if it hits a wall. It's not passing through it. So... Okay. Let's get this camp. No. Get distracted first, please. That's great. Boom. Skadoosh. Okay, so we got the water mage. No. Don't want to get fired up. Is it really always the same items, or do you actually unlock other items with different kind of characters? Whoa. There we go, our animal. Alrighty, that can be deleted now. And it goes even further. Ooh-ha. So let's try this. Nice. Finally did it. Ooh. I finally used the quick switch and ultimate. Or elemental burst, that's the correct term for it. Alrighty. Wait, it's not dead yet. There. So either it is a huge amount of elemental energy, or this is just some experience orb that flows through me. Now then, what is this Sealy doing here? And where is its pedestal? This must be it. A guiding wind. What did I get? Guide zones and mini... I think. Must be. And achievements. So, the guiding wind. Follow 10 Sealy in Monsdstadt to their Sealy gardens. Oh, it's a Sealy garden. It's not really a garden, it's just stone pedestal thingy. Nothing else. Alright. Don't want to go further, because I haven't unlocked this specific environment yet. But there's another kind of gate here. See that? It also has a different... No, wait a minute. This looks the same as this other building right up there. So what's so special about it? Oh, there's another Anemoculus. Like, why are there so many? It is really weird. Okay, let's see if I can get it by just walking down here like a normal person. Yeah, it's close enough. Triggered. Perfect. And there's... What? Why are there so many? Like, you just have to go a few meters and then there's another orb. Oh. Okay, now I know. And there's a Sealy right here. Not a Sealy. Anemoculus. Anemocule. Like a molecule, but for animal. Yep, that's the right name for it. I think sounds about right. Now, how do I get to the other side? With a glider. Or by simply moving forward. And before that, I have to get down here somehow. Too bad I haven't come across any waypoints or not. But I could just climb up anyway. There's no reason to progress too much in one direction. Ooh, wait. That's a really steep cliff. Could work out from here. Oh no. Probably know what happens. Nope, I don't. So, let's try this. Or not. Okay. It kind of backfired. I need to figure out another way to land without damaging myself too much. I want to break my knees. And again, it kind of points me towards some strange thing. There were those arrows pointing to the right for a moment. So either the enemies are up here, probably. Yeah, the enemy must be over there. No, this is just manly, Jack. Hello. Oh, shoo. Oh, you're just a traveler. I was convinced that you were a helical. What are you doing? Well, ever heard of a little something called manliness? That fellow Jack from the Adventurers Guild, he knows all about it. Says that if you defeat 10,000 helicals, then everyone suddenly sees you as Mr. Manly and so on. So I'm currently getting ready to prove once and for all that I am the manliest man of the lot. Go on then, I'm watching. I'm taking my time over this. Don't want to rush into it and make a fool of myself now, do I? Helicals are the most terrifying of creatures. You don't go up against a helical without doing some serious preparation in advance. You know, filling your nails and styling a fringe. Indeed, you want to look good if you defeat these helicals, because why not? Yeah, you even have glasses on, like, come on. You're just a traveler. The same traveler, I will be leaving now. Bye-bye. The road to Manius is long and hard. Like, this is a nice innuendo, you know? Oh, wait. There's a mask. No, this is not a mask. It's an arrowhead. No, it's Tsarevich. Why do they all have the same kind of beard? come on. How long do you expect the guy to keep waiting, huh? What's wrong? There are monsters in the Gorgo, so the Knights of Favonius wouldn't let me through. Too dangerous, they say. I've been waiting and waiting, and still no sign that they'll let us through anytime soon. I could have expected a little more efficiency from the illustrious Knights of Favonius. You're an adventurer, huh? Well, go on then. Get in there and take out a few monsters for me. Pronto. Doesn't look like a quest to me, doesn't it? It's more like, yeah, do the thing you always do. Now, who are you? You've never heard the name Tsarevich or Tsarevich before. I would say I'm surprised, but you are an ignorant country pumpkin after all. I'm a very well-known merchant from... oh, those names. Sniznaya. I do business all over the Seven Nations. Monsdstadt has proven to be a most eye-opening place for me. But don't get the wrong idea. I could not have imagined somewhere so abysmal without seeing it for myself. Whoa, this is not what I expected by eye-opening. People here are so simple-minded, no business sense at all. If you gave me a week, I could raise this whole economic system to the ground. And this is why it's a peaceful place. Then again, I don't know what I was expecting. If people here knew the first thing about business, this place obviously wouldn't be in the sorry state it is today. And what is simple or first thing about business, huh? Being a greedy bastard. Why don't you and your minions go? Are you joking? Someone like me getting down and dirty with the monsters? Fat chance. And my subordinates are under no obligation to make up for the knights' incompetence. They don't work for free. Are the Knights of Favonius going to cover my extra costs? They're a fickle lot. They're always making things difficult for me getting into the city too. So now they want to take advantage of me, huh? Dream on. Okay, so you talk shit about the city, and the city is taking a shit on you. So it's isn't this the first rule of business? Keep and take. But if he wants a lot of shit, then he will get a lot of shit. Until there's a huge pile. So, Pavel Pipovich. Who are you? Leave me alone. I don't do small talk. Well, I also don't do small talk. That's why I talk to you. I want to know about you. I want to talk about why you are wearing a mask. Not just a normal mask, but a mask with a red stripe on it. Dude, what happens if I strike him? What happens if I strike him again? He seems to be not bulletproof, but sword-proof, which might be the better proofness. So much profanity. How did I get up there? Maybe from here. Yeah, let's jump and jump, and now we are. I'm looking for some helical. There's one. Shabby-doop-doop-doobie-doop-doo. Looking for chests and items to get. Oh, there's one. Speak of the chest. Alright. Oh yeah, there's this ruin with an updraft. Okay. So yeah, if you are... Wait a minute. I look this way. This is, I think, where the ruin is supposed to be, isn't it? Might be. Yeah, might be. Interesting place with an updraft. Confirm. Doesn't take too long, and I will run out of points for me to put on the map. That's not good. I want to put more than just 99 points up here. I have to do the quest a little bit different. Decoy. 3, 2, 1. That. Oh. That. Alright. The swirl was triggered. The damage was done. The enemy is almost destroyed. 40, 40, 40, 40, 8, 11, 22. Kind of like this, almost the same amount of damage, but what happens if I use the sword on it? I deal 11. Slightly more than with bow and arrow, but still, it might not be the safest choice. No, wait a minute. This is another updraft surrounding a chest. That means that either you have to do something really strange in order to obtain it. Like, let's say, glide upwards with this animal, snails, snakes. Animal something. There's so many animal creatures in here, you kind of mix them up by name. This is something I'm actually not that good with, like creatures with different names. Alright, the moment yeah, just getting pushed away. So I think I know what I have to do. I have to do this, and then probably like that in order to counteract this. No. Okay. The place of the last animal snake is where the updraft happens. I can't direct it that well. Alright, do we have like an AoE thing available? Not yet. Bam. Let's try to get the vaporization effect. Bam. Yeah, vaporize is good. Vaporize is life. So, let's take this heady thingamajig. Yeah, time for the AoE, finally. That switch motion is amazing. It kind of goes through like a tornado. It is a tornado. So I have found, I don't know, like one, maybe two handful of radishes. And I just want to play with kind of like a mage creature here. Not a swordsman, a mage. Aren't there any mages in here? Look at that. There's another updraft surrounding a chest. Fascinating. And this one is just there for the looks of it. Yep. No anemo, no nothing. It's not bad. No. Now then, how do I unlock those chests? Like there's this one here. There's another one down there. So, oh. Get more ore, why not? Hey, more creatures. And another totem thingy right up on the edge of the cliff. Somewhere over here. Yeah. Question mark means totems. Totem. I don't know what kind of totem it is, but I just place it right now. So, what is this? I can open it with a key. Use one Monsdstadt Shrine of Death's key. How do I get this? A key that can break the seal on the ancient shrines of deaths. Depths. Like deep. Not like death. Dead. Not being alive there. Anyway, scattered around Monsdstadt. These shrines of deaths seal themselves off when the civilization that built them was lost. Keys lost deep within domains are able to break the seals, or perhaps that for a moment these keys help the seals to forget all that they have lost. Okay, so this is another shrine. Yeah, I need like a Monsdstadt key. Monsdstadt shrine, something. Shurahi. Alright. Confirm. So the question mark in here is either an NPC or a totem, so something I have to do. What about this one? There's the fireflower, there's the frost pit. So maybe stars could be points of interest that I can obtain, but I don't know how. But not question mark. Exclamation marks point out something that I don't know how to obtain. Or no, bollocks. So yeah, star thingies point out something that I don't know how to obtain. And exclamation marks point out something that I know how to obtain. I think. Could kind of make sense. Again, kind of, because I have no idea. Okay, that's not working. Yeah, it's immune to this kind of damage. That's just great. I have to try to defeat them with a swirling motion. Oh, no. Like that. Just like one hit at the time. He's using artillery style attacks to defeat me. That's cheap. Okay, maybe I can just use the standard attack of her. Don't need to use elemental attacks. In order to... Like, I kind of forgot how this way of fighting is supposed to be called. Like, running away from the enemy and always attacking backwards. Kiting, there we go. It was like pulling a kite behind you. So yeah, kiting. Yeah, that absolutely makes sense. For a very long time, I haven't used any kites. Like, in real life, you know? The environment would actually make for great kiting places. Like, the wind is great. There's an awful lot of space. Because you need a lot of space in order to fly kites. Because of the string and whatnot. You can't just use a fairly narrow place for this, because otherwise the string would just tangle itself up in some other terrain stuff. Yeah, I cannot trigger this. I need water to unlock that. No. And I of course need another way to fight that. Bam, 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 and swirl. Oh no. That is a really good idea. Just throw down an enemy. Throw an enemy down a cliff this way, right? Just throw an enemy down a cliff and expect him to drop stuff for you. That's just great. But he can push them afar. Really well. Look at this. Skadoodle. Skadoodle. Skadaba slime stuff. No. And another one. Oh, there we go. And we just have to figure out where one of those sealies are in order to put them right there. There's of course our nice entrance. Yeah. Such a nice environment. But to be honest, it kind of looks copy and pasted. Just a teeny weeny bit. Alright, so this is Electro. All of those totems, or at least most of them, seem to only function once you have maybe the third element unlocked, which could be Electro. It could also be just water or ice or whatever, but most of the totems seem to only work with Electro. But you can make electricity with heat, or like a heat difference can create an electric current. or at least an electric voltage, which can then be put into a circular form and then make a current flow. Because, yeah, voltage is just the potential, like moving a heavy object up a cliff and then letting it go, and then it would fall down, or like whatever, making gravity do its thing. Same thing goes for voltage. You kind of amass a certain voltage, and then it tries to push outwards, and this is where you have a certain pushing force active, and this pushing force can be harnessed by connecting a pathway to it, similar to water pathways, right? Like pipes or whatever, but instead of pipes you use electric pipes. Pretty simple, right? Wires and stuff like that. Pretty easy. Alright, we still have to figure out a way to go through that, and also there was just up here, like there's so much stuff. There's a shrine, and shrine, where's the end symbol? There we go. Shrine and draft chest, multiples. Let's combine some of those markers, at least, so if they are really close by, so I don't litter the map with markers. Now what could I do here? What could I do? Like, all of them don't seem to have any quests for me. This guy will not speak at all. And yeah. The only way forward might be to go to Monsdstadt, but I actually want to discover whatever is here. Also, there's a waypoint. I could just run past it, get to the waypoint, but nah, I could just start from here, go up there again, do the waypoint like a normal person. The other thing would be to go to Monsdstadt. Yeah, that would be the better way of doing things. But before we do anything like that, right, we go at least close to that tree over here and see how the surrounding looks like. Didn't I? Yeah, I was climbing up there. Okay, now remember. Remember. Shrine, updraft, Anemoculus. And these are like what's he called? Manly Jack. He was some kind of an NPC, wasn't he? Yeah. So, Jack. This other dude, I don't know his name. And Tsarevich. Jack, Tsarevich, and Mask Guy. Don't know his name. Wait a minute. Look at how far I actually got by just walking forward. I went all the way down here, but on the map it looks like I've actually walked a huge distance. Really, like you can put a swing on this tree. Definitely. Anyway, that kind of tells me that the map itself looks larger than it actually is. No. Don't move. No. Did I? Nope, it disappeared. I wasn't careful enough. There are the helical. And let others to run away too. Perfect. Just perfect. Alright, but this helical camp we will do for now. Springvale. Nice name for it. Eh. Oh no, no. There are a lot of them. There are a lot of them. Also very nice that the ability seems to be facing the direction your camera is pointed at and not the direction you are actually walking towards. I hope. Otherwise, it might have either be auto-aimed, also pretty good, or just by pure chance, it went forward all the time. Could also not. No, wait. I need the meat, man. I need the meat. There's a waypoint. There's a waypoint. But to be honest, don't need to go for the waypoints just to get to the waypoints. I want to have a system in here that makes me not go to the same place over and over and over again. At least this is the idea. Alright, there's another Sunsetia tree. What happens if I just attack the tree like that? Ah, same thing. The fruit will fall down. Come on. There we go. Don't, like, attacking the tree and plucking the Sunsetia is, from a time perspective, a little bit slower. Yeah. Than just plucking the fruit as is. Maybe jumping for the last one. So this is okay, now I get it. Now I get it. I get it. This is the crossroads. And this is let's have a cliffhanger and talk to Lynn in the next episode. Until then, like and subscribe. Ta-ta!